So I do get what you're saying. It probably was super easy at a point to just say that you were Jewish without much proof at all. But if you're saying that law was like 1938, 39 was when it, started being enforced, I was thinking, well, these were prior, but you're right, because it probably, regardless, had been being implemented in certain places were doing it. But I'll tell you, my autistic brain did realize something. I have amazing pattern recognition, and it kind of bugged me. So this book right here is from the 1890s. This is from the 1920s, okay? So in 1890, it is saying 5.5 million in Europe and 1.25 million for the rest of the world. So a total of 6,750,000 Jews worldwide in the 1890s, right? Got it written down right here, okay? Then this is from the 1920s, and it says 15,430,000 as the total number in all the parts, okay? So that means that in 30 years, a little less than 30 years, because the printing time, okay? That's a difference of 8,680,000 Jews. It more than doubled the world population of just Jewish people in about 30 years. Now just bear with me, okay? However, in the 1890s, there was 3.5 million Jews in Russia, okay? 3.5 million Jews in Russia. In the 1920s, Ukraine, back in 1890, Ukraine was part of Russia. So if you add 3,300,000, 33, and the 900,000 from Russia, you get 4.2 million. Okay, so in 30 years in Russia, they didn't even go up by 1 million people, right? Not even 1 million. But in the whole world, they went up by over 8 million. I find that super hard to believe. I'm going to say that planning was started long before, because in 1939, when World War II started, there was only 16.7. So how in 30 years did it go to this? But then in 20 years, it only went up 1.3 million. Do you see what I'm saying? These numbers, none of them make sense, right? But if you were planning to say, remove or say they're going to take this many out, you got to start adding it in somewhere to make up for it, right? And y'all can get mad at me all you want. Oh, no, they wouldn't do that. Yes, they would. They have literally funded, directed, and not initiated, excuse me, I didn't mean that, but allowed every single war to happen on both sides since they have had financial control, and it was long before this. And my reasoning is because I can even show you the proof. The Rothschilds are this. And it literally says in my encyclopedia from 1920, long before World War II had happened, that the Rothschilds hold so much power and wealth that no country can go to war without its approval and its financial backing, and it does it on both sides, which means that everything happened that supposedly took out this many of them, when really it was probably like this. But regardless, even doing this many of your own people is fucking crazy. And yes, it was their own people, because again, they funded it. They allowed it. Just like this. Hold on. They have no problem massacring their own people so that they can go, look what somebody else did to us. We're such victims. Now we have to go after them. And it has literally been happening throughout all of history. Dude, it literally says it in the Bible. I'll show you this one part. I'll show you how I translate it. We'll go over it in my Bible from 1870.